Are you looking for the best for person tents compared? In this video we will look at some of the best for person tents compared on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Marmot Halo for Person Tent. Are you looking for the best for person camping tent with livability? Here's one that's up to scratch. The two vestibules allow for separate sleeping and cooking areas. This is a fantastic tent for extended trips in the wilderness, thanks to its spacious interior. Plus, it's perfect for disaffected tech junkies wanting to escape electricity for a while. As it's a 3-season camping tent, it can guide you through unlimited days of escape. The heavy rain fly keeps you safe from rain, although it has vents to allow breathability. With no fly, the tent is a great combo of polyester and mesh. It features a mesh ceiling so you can sleep under the stars when it's warm. The ceiling is clearer than the windows, which offer privacy in the camping tent. It also serves a backpacker well. Perhaps the extra vestibule could work as a kitchen when it's rainy. All in all, it's a great car camping tent for couples with minimal gear and excellent for solo backpackers. It sets up quickly, too, letting you get shelter rapidly when you need it. Number 2. Coleman Sundome for Person Dome Tent. If you're on a budget and have a festival to attend or are new to camping, consider the Coleman Sundome to introduce you to the camping world. If you prefer your camping tents electricity enabled, here's one similar to the last, but smaller and with an e-port. There's only one vestibule in the Coleman Sundome, which fits a queen air mattress with room left over for minimal gear storage. The low storage pockets will hold your personal items, but if you don't travel light, you ought to be a car camper to use this camping tent. It's a fantastic tent if you want a budget experience, which pairs well with the car camping element. You're just testing the waters to see if you enjoy this activity. On the other hand, the Coleman Sundome would work well if you're not a beginner camper, but a festival goer. As the camping tent isn't too expensive, it's not a huge shame if it gets damaged by drunk partiers. It's easy to set up, which pairs well with the festival scene. The manufacturers designed the tent with the goal of it being up in about 10 minutes. If it rains while you're there, no worries. The Weatherk system and doubly thick rain fly should help keep you dry. Although, some customers had issues with leaks, so grab some waterproofing spray and seam seal just in case. Plus, try to avoid the harshest of weather conditions because it'll struggle even with treatment. It's not made for wind and rain, hence the Sundome in the name. Number 3. Eureka Copper Canyon LX for Person Tent. If glamping is more your thing, consider the Eureka. As it's more like a cabin than a tent and has plenty of room to hang out day and night. Is your need for a 4-person tent focused on a 4-person group rather than a 4-person capacity? Then you may like the Eureka, as it's made for 12 people, providing livability. This would suit a pair of car camping couples well, or accommodate a group of backpackers in need of luxury after a long day. You have 2 vestibules to avail of in the Eureka Copper Canyon. The vestibules are large enough to accommodate a queen air mattress each, or even some camping beds if you want true luxury. This is truly a tent you can relax and detox in, get away from technology and the world and thrive in nature. Further maximize the comfort and tent floor area by using the overhead storage. There are little pockets near the ceiling where you can keep personal items like books, torches, and other necessities. Once settled in and stored up, you can relax for as long as you like, in all weathers. This 3-season tent can withstand plenty of rainy and windy conditions, as the sturdy polyester rain fly keeps you dry. When the sun is out, whip it off and let the light stream in through the large windows or open the 2 large doors for an extra airy feel. Need more privacy? Shut the doors and attack the Velcro window covers and lock the world out. However, keep an eye on those window covers in rain as Velcro isn't as reliable as a zipper when wet. Number 4. Ayamaya Pop-Up Tent, 4 to 6 person. For campers who want to relax upon arrival, this pop-up tent cuts setup time short and lets you get right to enjoying your trip. If you want to start your trip immediately, consider this for person instant cabin tent. The pre-attached poles let it bounce into shape with minimal effort, creating your livable space with an additional vestibule for whatever you need. There's some extra storage in the form of pockets, and a hook for a lantern so you maximize your tent floor space. You'll need as much of that space free as you can get because of the low peak height. You'll have to crawl around in this four-person tent. On the plus side, you're close to the floor vents, which come in handy when it's raining. In the rain, you're well protected by the thick polyester tent material and rain fly that not only keep out moisture, but prevent condensation too. The front door's design also keeps water out of your four-person tent, as it rolls up and down rather than opens out of the space. This ensures droplets remain outside no matter how drenched the door is. Its windows also have this roll-up style of cover, but be warned, they only open from the outside.